Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with Eth2.0 TV, bringing you the 57th episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. And with that being said, I did some upgrades to Eth2.0, so I'm going to show you the new things that we have on the website. I did check my analytics, and looks like I didn't even know, but we're getting 41% more traffic on the website in these last 30 days, in the last 30 day cycle, which is crazy. That's a big increase, and I probably have to contribute it to the new channel that we have, Last Piece to the Puzzle. And as you see on our website right here, as I'm scrolling down, a lot of updates that I've been doing, and you can see I have a link straight to my YouTube channel on the website. So you can just come to the Eth2.0 website and come click the link and find my YouTube channel, because so many people, well, not so many, but people have told me that they were unable to find my videos even in the YouTube search bar, which is not surprising to me, because I've been being censored my whole life, almost, at least my whole social media life, since or at least Facebook for sure. And let's go click this right tab right here, and as we see, we have music, and I also have a link to my new album that I dropped for free on SoundCloud, and which is called Magnetic Muscle. So you can come to the website and click the link, the picture, and it will take you straight to the website that has my album bumped for free. Yep, that's it right there. You heard a little bit. But yeah, so come check out the Eth2.0 website. We have also, of course, my cousin's book called Check This Out. It is about him going around the world and visiting ancient civilizations and bringing you the information from there. And a lot of people don't get to see these sites, so this brings it to people's attention, makes them aware, because you have to be aware of these things or you'll just never hear about them. And it's also available on Amazon.com. You can go search this and buy it from there, but you can also buy it from the website. So yeah, that's the new upgrades for my website. Of course, go check out my SoundCloud. That's Blake Zodoc. I dropped my new album, and I have some crypto music on there for all the crypto enthusiasts out there, so go check that out as well. And that's the house clearing for today, and let's go straight into the price action once again. It always gets me excited to talk about these crypto prices, because we saw a big retracement today. Bitcoin dropped all the way back down to 13.2. It got an amazing bounce at 13.2. We're back up to $13,645.73, and Ethereum is at $387.84. XRP hasn't did much. For all the XRP holders that are always so hyped, the hypees, it's at 23 cents. Chainlink is at $10.98. Man, I'm still exercising extreme caution in this market right now. We have an election tomorrow that is topsy-turvy as it gets. You know what I'm saying? So proceed with caution. Stick to the plan. Dollar cost average. I'll give you the price of Theta. 59 cents. Theta is dropping. It dropped 14.4% over the last 7 days. And let's hop into the precious metals. Currently, we have gold getting a nice bump today, probably because of the unsurety in the election, the unsurety in the market. It's at $1,901.87, up $15.49 on today. And silver is at $24.19, up 43 cents on the day. And there's one more thing that I wanted to add to check in. I'm realizing over these last couple months that the correlation between Bitcoin and the stock market. So I'm going to go look at the Dow Jones just to kind of get a read. And as we see today, the Dow Jones, the stocks are booming up today, up 440 points today. That's a big difference from last week, last Thursday and Friday. We've seen a nice steep drop in the stock market while crypto was going up. Bitcoin was skyrocketing, the stocks was dropping, were dropping. So now we kind of see the stock market catching up to crypto, catching up to Bitcoin slightly. It's trying to move up. But just remind you to proceed with extreme caution, because I think if we figure out who's the president within the next 2 days, or I'll give it 3 days, I think that the markets will do fine. But if it's by like Friday or Thursday, potentially even, and we don't know who the president is, I don't think that these markets are going to react well to that, because it's all about surety and people want to know what's going on. And if we don't even know who the president is, expect people to want to hold the most liquid asset that you can hold right now, which is cash. So I see potentially people running back into cash depending on these next couple days, because we're at the election. It is that time. The election is tomorrow. So everybody that's into that, go do your thing, and we'll see the outcome, because I react to the situation, you know what I'm saying? So and that's all for the prices. Now let me hop into the chart real quick, and we can see that Bitcoin it actually came back up, popped through this blue level. This is a blue line that I drew at roughly 13,640. It kind of I drew it there because you see all the touches from the candle wicks that it has, the bottoms of the candle bodies and the wicks. It's just a lot of touches at this 13.6 level. So it's funny that we broke out of the channel, right? The ascending channel, these yellow lines, and we actually wicked all the way down below it, all the way down to $13,200. And then we got an extreme bounce all the way back into the channel. So now that we're into this channel, was that bounce back up a fake out? That's what everybody's wondering right now. I don't have to go check to see what people are tweeting about. I've been around long enough in this market to know that everybody's waiting on confirmation. Is this a fake out, or is this an actual pump? Everybody's looking at this same chart right now. I can guarantee you that, because when you see a bounce like this, it's either one of two things. It's either a fake out, or we're going back all the way to the top of this channel, and that is roughly around $14,600, which is I think a lot rides on tomorrow. So I mean, be patient, be cautious. We're still in the same channel. We did break out of this this triangle formation, but we were still in this channel. So once we broke out of that, that's when we hit the 14.1k level. Me personally, if you want to know my personal opinion, I'm actually chilling out right now. Not even buying at these levels. Do I know it's going to come back down? No, but I know that we've been on an extreme pump for these last couple months, really, and it's about time, in my personal opinion, for a nice cool off. And there's just a lot of unsurety, and that could be in Bitcoin's favor. So I mean, we're going to see how all this plays out. Make sure you're holding both positions. Make sure you're managing your risk all the time, because that is very important. That's something that until you learn these things in crypto, I suggest people to just hodl, buy when you can, how you can. It doesn't really matter the price. Just don't put more than you can afford to lose into the market. So if it's $20 a week, $50 a month, $100 a month, just do that. Stick to that. It doesn't really matter. These levels are all still so low. I mean, we're talking about 13.6k, and Bitcoin's market cap is like, not even near the main assets, which are like gold, the main commodities market. And then if you get into the stock market, I mean, like, Bitcoin's a baby. It's an infant in this game. So you better believe that there's extreme amounts of volatility ahead, because it's such a young asset. And when people do buy it, they buy it in bulks over the counter, which really doesn't affect the price. How that makes any sense, it doesn't. But this is a manipulated market that we're living in, and this is just what I've learned over these last couple years of being involved in this space. And that's just how I see it. So be patient here. Definitely don't go buying. If you have $2,000 to throw in, I wouldn't go buy $2,000 worth of Bitcoin at $13,700. Not today, because if you go check the charts in the past, we're due for a nice pullback. I mean, at least a 10%, 15% coming one day. We could go all the way up to 20K, go straight up, depending on what happens with this presidency. And so it's up to you to decide. Of course, none of this is financial advice. This is just me doing research. And selling at these levels, you have to feel good about it, right? You made it through the storm, depending on when you bought. Now, if you bought at these levels, I don't know why you'd be selling at these levels. But if you bought at lower levels, even down to Bitcoin was at $4,000 this year, and I made a purchase for around that level, as much as I could when I could, right? That's the name of the game. So at these levels, depending on when you were buying, if you bought anywhere from 4K all the way to 10K, I would say 11K, this is not a bad level to sell ever, because you're up in your profit. So feel good about those things all the time. That's the name of this game, which is called Bitcoin against the manipulated markets. And we're seeing all this play out, but it is gaining steam. So if you're on the sidelines, you haven't got in any, you don't own any Bitcoin, there's no better time than yesterday to purchase it, in my personal opinion. So, yep, that's the charts for Bitcoin today. I think that's all I'm going to do. I am working on Ethereum, trying to get my charting down with Ethereum. So, I might be starting to do a little bit of Ethereum, but I am trying to keep these videos nice and short and sweet in the ongoing future. So, let's move on to my main topic of today, which is Rocket Pool. How many people have heard of Rocket Pool? Now, I've been talking about, let's go back to my cover art. My cover art is the puzzle. For those that don't know, I navigate the things in the puzzle during the show. That's the things I'm going to talk about. Last piece of the puzzle. So the things in the picture are the puzzle. So with that, let's go talk about Rocket Pool, decentralized staking network. I think that this will be a humongous project. This is probably my next trade. I'm sizing it up right now, looking at it, kind of drooling over it right now. I was thinking about making a live purchase today, but I haven't. I gotten into some other things, some web design, working on the website, and I'll probably do that another time, or I might just buy some today and swap a little bit of Ethereum for Rocket Pool token, and I'm going to hop into that a little bit and what it is. Let's go find the Rocket Pool website, and we'll go to, this is how you navigate these things. Go to CoinGecko, you go type in Rocket Pool, right? This is very, very important, because if you trade with this on Uniswap, you have to have the right contract. And how you know you have the right contract is you go to CoinGecko and you find the contract number. So anybody that's trading on Uniswap, this is very, very important to your success, because there's tons of fakes out there. There's tons of people emulating, because anybody can make a token on Uniswap, and there's tons of people emulating other tokens that isn't the real token. So you would click here, you copy the contract, and then you go paste it into your Uniswap. And maybe one day when maybe if I don't buy Rocket Pool today and I do another video, maybe I'll navigate that real quick. Once again, there is a video of me doing it with Chainlink, actually, so I might not do it again, but you can go check out that video. It's on my YouTube. And let's go check out the Rocket Pool website. So what is Rocket Pool? Well, if you haven't heard, Ethereum 2.0 is on the brink of being released, and Rocket Pool is, I'm so glad that things like this exist, because people like me, not that I couldn't get 32 Ethereum, it's just, do I really want to put that much up to stake? I'm not balling like on that level where I'm just like comfortable with saying, all right, I'm going to lock this away in a new project where, I know that's going to be successful. No, it's a risk. All crypto is a slightly risk. Now, I feel like Bitcoin is like the least risky, and it's even less riskier than the dollar bill, but that's Bitcoin. We're talking about Ethereum. We're talking about Rocket Pool, and Rocket Pool at the top, it says decentralized Ethereum proof of stake network. Now, this is still in development. I'm pretty sure that you're going to be able to move your Ethereum straight to your MetaMask and put it and stake it right on Rocket Pool. And I'm not 100% sure about the time frame, but from how I understand it, you will be able to, which blows my mind, you will be able to stake your Ethereum and unstake your Ethereum on your own given time frame. So if you want to be like, all right, I'm going to stake my Ethereum for 7 days, you can stake as much Ethereum as you want, and you can pick the time frame of how long you stake it. And within that time frame, you will earn rewards for staking your Ethereum, because what you're doing is you're securing the new Ethereum 2.0 network that's about to be released. Now, this is not active yet because the Ethereum 2.0, that the contract that will be active to host the staked Ethereum, it's not there yet because Ethereum 2.0 isn't out yet. So this is all preliminaries, but you can go check out this website. As you see, stake your ETH, stake as little as 0.01 ETH. How much is 0.01 ETH? Like 25, 30, $40, I don't know. But so you can stake as little as 0.01 ETH, stake 16 ETH on your own node in the network, and earn a higher return. So they're offering a higher return if you're willing to put up only 16 Ethereum. Now on the official Ethereum website, it's 32 Ethereum. So they're saying that you can basically earn almost the 32 staking reward by staking 16 Ethereum. And you can unstake it anytime you feel like it. And not only that, this is a very, very secure network because why? Rocket Pool is built on Ethereum. So this is how genius these guys are. I've never seen so much action on the internet nowadays with what you can do with crypto. It's like actually holding a physical object in a digital land that is infinite in its capabilities in that digital space, and that will make a lot more sense as time goes on, as cryptos reveal itself, about all the things that you can do with this asset. That's why it's important to have these assets, hold these assets, prepare for the gigantic shift in the future, which is digital assets gaining extreme amounts of value. I mean, just think, Bitcoin has a $250 billion market cap now, and you're talking about something that has never touched the earth in actual physical form. I mean, maybe digital in memory form, light form, code form, yes, but as far as being able to grab a Bitcoin, you see what I'm saying, and you see the world that we're heading into, because everything is done over the computers now. Accounting, people that work that work, over the internet, as far as jobs and things like that. Shopping is done on the internet now, right? And it's just limitless. Nobody thought the internet, when it was developed, had so many aspects. Everybody thought at first, oh, this is just a way to communicate. You know what I mean? Like, people never thought that they would be shopping on the internet and not having to leave from their house at all. You know what I mean? And who knows, in the future there will probably be like robots doing all the deliveries. So between these levels of technology, all these things are coming in form, and blockchain is the supercomputer, basically the ability to recall any data in a system and to locate it and secure it, and to not, also the most important part is that it cannot be duplicated. So these databases are popping up all over the world. You hear Google, Amazon, PayPal, Facebook is already getting involved with crypto. Why? Because blockchain, Bitcoin, which is blockchain, people who try to take away the blockchain from Bitcoin, understand there would never be a blockchain without Bitcoin. So it's all one and the same. All these cryptos are based from the main one that had its birthday the other day, Satoshi Nakamoto. Shout out once again for giving us the platform to just go on this new journey, this new digital journey. We're seeing augmented reality being tied in, digital reality, I can only imagine all the things that are going to be popping up technologically in the near future because of blockchain. They're doing something called Energy Web Token. That's another one I'm probably going to cover. It's basically they're trying to get all these energy companies organized and through the electrical companies at least and things like that, and have the energy tracked on the blockchain, and it's next level stuff. So, and guess what? That's also being built on Ethereum. So that's why I'm so bullish on Ethereum. I've been talking about these 32 tokens for a while, but now this is a relief for me that we have Rocket Pool, which you can stake as much as you want and how long as you want and unstake it when you want. Now, if you put in like 14 days, I'm going to put my Ethereum in, and you only go a 7-day term and you want to unstake it, I still think that you can unstake it, but understand you probably might have to pay a penalty for saying that you were going to stake it for 14 days and you only staked it for 7 days. But maybe we'll go back over this topic once again. I just want to give you a heads up on this token right now, and let's give you the charting on it right now real quick. Rocket Pool is currently at $2.88. It's down 21.7% over the last 7 days. That meets the requirements for my 13% rule, which is up or down 13%. If you did your research on the project, you think it's a good project, you think it's a good token, look for those 13% pumps. Don't buy after a 13% pump, and don't buy and make sure you do buy if you're interested after a 13% drop. Right? That's my 13% rule that I try to stick to a little bit, and it's been working out pretty well for me. So Rocket Pool is at $2.88. I think this is a pretty good price. It all depends on tomorrow, because if Bitcoin drops, we all know that everything drops. But I feel like Ethereum is actually also going to decouple not only from the stock market, but it's also going to decouple from Bitcoin. Now, remember I said that we'll see if it happens. It already did kind of this year, where it was rocketing, and then all of a sudden it dropped, and then Bitcoin skyrocketed, and then Ethereum didn't really do much. So basically they're even now, but it won't be far-fetched for these things to be uncorrelated one day, because they are completely separate assets. Yes, they are both crypto, but they both deserve their own right. Let me give you a scenario. Just because Apple goes up in price doesn't mean that Tesla is going to go up in price, right? No, they're two different stocks. They're uncorrelated. You know, Tesla could do something where the price goes up or the price goes down, and same thing with Apple. So try to start separating these things, because I feel like the market is discovering itself, and we haven't seen that in approximately 100 years, where we actually are getting real price discovery. Now, it's not there yet, but crypto has pulled the lid off of all the fraudulent activities in the market and in the world, because everything can be tracked on a blockchain. So prepare for somewhat of a real market stabilization, a real market price real market price accuracy on these products as time goes on, and things like houses and silver and gold, and these things are going to find a new price zone, in my personal opinion. Now, what do I think? I think over in the next year or two, houses are going to go down. In comparison to inflation, you have to factor in inflation, and I think like commodities are going to go up. Why? Because the debt market is the most struggling market in the world right now. A lot of people cannot pay their debt, and the best part about that is it's not like little people that can't pay their debt. We're talking about mega corporations, billionaires, millionaires that cannot repay their debt off the borrowed money, right? So understand that these billionaires go out and try to borrow $1 trillion, right? And then they can't pay that back, even though they're still billionaires. It's just a mess right now. And we are seeing some reconciliation, in my personal opinion. And I feel like Bitcoin plays a big part in that, in the printing press, installing the printing press, or just absorbing all the money that the press can print, right? And I think you're getting my point, and I think that we're going to wrap it up today. Once again, this is Doc Blake with Eth2.0 TV. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I will read all of them. As you see, this is a new channel but we are growing. Definitely go check out the website, and I'll see y'all next time.